Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie, and hopefully I will be your yoga teacher for today. Today's flow is going to be a power flow. My goal is to keep it under 30 minutes, and it will be intermediate. So if you've never done yoga before, I would suggest you go into my channel and find in a more beginner-based flow to learn my language, the way I flow, before you try an intermediate flow out. This might get us sweaty. It might be a little bit challenging, but we're going to have fun. We're going to start in a kneeling position with our toes tucked. So go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful toe stretch. I know, I can already hear the uhs and the whys. Stretching out these toes, it's so good for the feet. So good for our yoga practice. So once you get here, go ahead and close the eyes down. And let's go ahead and begin to wiggle the fingers, maybe rolling the wrist out, trying to take our mind off of the toes and bringing them into the wrist and the fingers. So take some rolls. Stretch the hands out in front of you, to the side, behind, maybe up over your head, reaching tall. This will take some of that pressure off of those toes. And we're going to drop that right hand back behind and then take your left hand to that right elbow. Gentle shoulder stretch here. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale, we release, hands back up and drop that left hand down and right hand goes to left elbow. Breathe, thinking upwards. And inhale and exhale, we release. Interlace the hands, give them a roll to the right. Reverse the roll to the left. Almost there, and come forward. Go ahead and give those toes a little pat. And then let's go ahead and sit back on those heels and maybe rock all the way back, countering that toe stretch. Nice. Should feel really nice. Let's go ahead and meet in all fours, making sure that our hips are stacked over the knees and the shoulders are over the wrist. We're going to take some cat-cows here. So you, of course, are welcome to do barrel rolls, or we can go for the spinal rolls from all fours to a child's pose, or you can do what I'm going to do and just take basic cat-cow. Whatever you do here, be sure to match the movement to your breath. The inhales lift the chest, and the exhales, we round through the spine. Go ahead and do this a few times. We're really warming up into that spine. And once you feel good, everybody's going to meet back, all fours position here. Once you feel balanced, go ahead and kick that left leg back, right arm forward. Breathe. We are active. We are holding here. We're breathing. We're not holding or clenching. We're using the power we have inside. And release. Beautiful. Right leg kicks back. Left arm reaches forward. And of course, we are breathing here. We're not holding. We're not clenching. We are breathing. Firing up that core. Beautiful. Release. Walk the knees back just a little bit. Hands forward, coming down into our puppy pose. Maybe coming up on the fingertips if you're in a slightly more open body. And maybe keeping the gaze forward. Really stretching through the shoulders here versus the heart space. And we just breathe. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and tuck the toes and walk the hands back to the feet. Send the butt up, coming in for our forward fold here. Go ahead and take your hands on your ankles or your shins. Deepen this forward fold just a little bit. Of course, a nice little bend is welcome in those knees. This is our first forward fold here, so be easy on yourself. Inhale, we'll come up, halfway lift, and exhale, we fold. Walk the hands forward, coming in for our plank position here. Pressing hard through the shoulders. And go ahead and lift that right leg up. 3-leg plank. And hold. And breathe. No holding or clenching. I'm not going to continue to say that, but just know we're breathing here. And let's shift over to a left side, Vasisthasana, our side plank here in a little star position with that right leg up. Breathe. Hold. Pressing hard through that left shoulder. Really rooting down through that little big toe and that left foot. Whew, and release back to our plank. Wonderful. We're just hopping right on over to the other side. So go ahead and lift that left leg up. 3-leg plank. Hold. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, we pivot over, coming in for our Vasisthasana. On the other side. Breathing. Pressing hard through that right shoulder here. Feel the shake. And release. Back to plank. Hold. And then roll back. Downward dog. Very nice. Go ahead and pedal the feet out. Stretching through the hamstrings here. Or finding a place of rest. Whichever you would like here. We're going to do some spinal rolls. So we're just going to come up on the toes, and then roll forward and come into plank. Once we land in plank, we arc the spine and come back into our downward dog. We're going to do this 4 more times. I would love it if you could do these to your breath. We inhale, we come up and roll forward into our plank. And exhale, we arc that spine, send the hips up. And again, roll forward. Arc the spine, down dog. 2 more, roll forward. And land in plank, arc the spine, send it back. Roll forward. Plank, arc that spine and send it back. Very nice. Go ahead and sweep that right leg up. 3-leg dog. You can have an open hip here. No reason to keep the hips square. Just make sure you're actively pressing through both of your hands. Breathe. Come forward, knee to right elbow, and hold. Three-leg dog, right leg goes up. Come forward, knee to right elbow, hold. Back, 3-leg dog. We got this 1 more time. Roll forward, knee to right elbow. And we're holding. We are breathing. And back. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Go ahead and sweep that left leg up. Open those hips, pressing equally through the shoulders. Breathing. And roll forward, knee to left elbow. Hold. And back, three-leg dog. Roll forward, knee to elbow, and hold. Back, three-leg dog. One more time, you got this. Roll forward, knee to elbow. Holding, and back. Downward facing dog. Good job. It's not easy. It's probably hard on the wrist. Go ahead and sweep that right leg up and place it in between the hands. Allow yourself to rise up to our high lunge here. Arms can be up overhead, or you could have them at your hips, whatever you prefer. Here, just getting off of the wrist. If your wrists feel funny, you could give them a little roll here. We've been heavy on them, so we'd be nice to ourselves. Treat ourselves with some loving kindness. Go ahead and open up, twist to the right here. Breathing. Back to center, arms up now. We're going to take 5 pulses, so go ahead and bend that left knee, and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Frame that foot, step it back. Down dog. Very nice. Let's go ahead and move to the other side. Sweep that left leg up and roll forward. Place it in between the hands and allow yourself to rise up. High lunge. Same thing. Let's take those rolls of the wrist if you took those last time. Maybe a little shake out and open up to the left here. Very nice. Nice little twist. And let's go and bend that right knee. Bend that right knee. And we pulse. Brings arms up back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Plant those hands and step it back. Downward facing dog. Breathe. You might be sweating just a little bit, and that's okay. Let's take a vinyasa. Roll forward, plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. Everybody meets the back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Go ahead and take the feet to the outside edges of the mat. Send those hips back. Coming in for our yogi squat here. Pressing the elbows against the knees. Hands can be at heart center. Maybe take a nice resting position here. Closing the eyes down. Inhaling and exhaling. Power yoga is absolutely one of my absolute favorite things to do. Let's go and stand up, finding a forward fold. So heel toe those feet back together. Maybe taking the peace fingers around the big toes and pulling yourself deep into this forward fold. Maybe feeling the stretch all down the back here. And we're just breathing. So just enjoy this. All right, and slowly you can peel yourself up to our standing position. Go ahead and reach the arms up. We're coming into chair, so sit that booty back. Making sure the knees are together. They're not splitting apart, and they are beside of each other. Our core is engaged. Exhale, hands down, heart center. Very nice. Go ahead and take that left elbow to the right knee. Little side chair action, twisted chair. We're breathing. Coming in for side crow. So taking the hands down beside of you, allowing your body to rest on your hands. And here we are. If you want to open up the legs, have some fun playtime here, be my guest, wherever you are. We are happy with it. Beautiful. Come back up to our standing position. Maybe take a little shake out here. Shaking out the wrist, shaking out the hips. Having yourself a little party with yourself. That's what we're here to do. Party time. Okay, inhale. Those arms up. Sit back into your chair pose. Beautiful yogis. Breathing. Hands down through heart center. And revolve your twist. Right elbow, left knee. Breathe. If you did the side crow on the other side, I'm going to challenge you for side crow on this side. So bring the hands down and allow your body to fall onto your arms. Little arm balance. If you feel good here, go ahead and try to play with straightening those legs. Play with straightening the legs, okay? We are here. We are happy about it. We are happy that we are trying. And that's all that matters. That's what makes us rock stars, is that we get here, we show up, and we try. Even if we fall, we continue to show up and try. Whew, beautiful. Back to the standing. Back to the shakeout. Okay, we're going to take a sonnet real quick. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slice through that sky. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step back, plank. Push forward, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And everybody meets back. Whew, and now we're downward facing dog. So very nice. Roll forward into plank. Right knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. Right knee to nose. Plank. Left knee, left elbow. Right elbow. Breathe. Knee to nose. And step back. Coming in. Downward dog. Take you a few deep breaths here. Go ahead and actually drop down, wide leg child's pose. So send those knees out, toes touch, and send the hips back, arms out front. Maybe taking the hands in Anjali Mudra. Breathe. Slowly, we peel ourselves up. I hope y'all are feeling this. We're coming in for puppy. So we're not doing Panchamayurasana today, but we are going to come into puppy. The easiest way to do this, besides coming down from down dog, is to grab opposite elbows, making sure that they are wide enough apart. And we take our hands out, grip in the mat, tuck the feet, and send the hips up. Pushing hard through the shoulders, just walk the feet in to wherever feels comfy for you. Breathe. Dolphin is probably one of the harder shoulder exercises, I feel like, in down dog. Just holding and breathing. Inhale and exhale. And then we push up, finding our downward dog. Very nice. Just inhale and exhale here. Go ahead and bring the right foot through, lower down that left knee, and allow your inhale to rise you up. Low lunge here. Tuck the back toes, and go ahead and rise up to our high lunge. Maybe coming up on the ball of that right foot. That feels good for you here. Breathe. No holding, no clenching. And exhale, plant the hands and step it back. Plank. Step the left foot forward. Lower down that back knee and rise up. Crescent lunge. Breathing. Tucking them back toes. Coming up to our high lunge here. Maybe coming up on the ball. The left foot, if you so dare. Breathe. Beautiful. Frame that foot. Step back. Downward dog. Very, very, very nice. Roll forward into plank. Lower down chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And everybody meets me back. Child's pose. Beautiful. Take you an inhale and an exhale here. And we're going to peel ourselves up to a seat. Whew. And let's go ahead and hug the knees in. Wherever you are, top, bottom, middle, your mat, it don't matter. Just hug those knees. Coming up on the tiptoes. And then putting that balance on the sits bones. So, yep, this is boat. We're going to try. If you do full boat with no problem, go ahead and take full boat. Otherwise, grab the feet, pull them up. And this is the feel we are going for in the full boat expression. You can play with removing the hands and seeing what that feels like. Breathing, feeling the shake, allowing the shake to happen. Maybe grabbing the feet and then trying again. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful boat. This is such a good, solid core workout. Beautiful release. Coming in for cobbler here. So take the feet to touch. Knees are out wide. And just go ahead and walk your hands forward. Maybe coming down to the forearms or giving your feet a nice little massage if you're into that sort of thing. I love a good foot massage. Beautiful. Sit up. And let's go ahead and take that twist to the right. We are not done. We are on a cool down stage, but I promise we will not be. We are not done yet. Inhale back to center and twist to the left. And back to center. Go ahead and send the legs out long. We're coming for V-sit. So we're going to go from boat to low boat to boat. We're only going to do it 5 times. So if you want to start on your back, I'm going to start in boat. And let's go. Down for 1, up. Down for 2, up. Down for 3, up. Down for 4, up. Down for 5, up. Hold. Let's do some toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Final vinyasa. Plant them hands. Step those feet back. Roll forward. Downward or upward facing dog. Everybody meets back. Downward facing dog. So nice. Hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat and sit back. And let's go ahead. We're going to come all the way back onto our back. Beautiful. Once you get here, we're going to take this right ankle over right under the left knee, coming into kind of a reclined pigeon, except we're just going to take the arms out wide and drop those legs over to the left. Gaze goes towards that right hand. I just talked us through this. This was awesome. We are officially in the cool down. I promise I will not make you sweat from this moment on. And we inhale back to center. And we reverse that cross. So left ankle under right knee. Arms in the T. And drop them over towards the right. And our gaze goes towards the left. This should feel really, really nice. And now back to center. Hug those knees in. Coming in for happy baby. Grabbing the outside edges of the feet, bringing them down. The connection to this mat and to our bodies is something no one can ever take away from us. You should be very proud of yourself. Proud of yourself and your body for making it through this. Having the body to allow you to do this. Miss Alice came to say hey. Beautiful. Hug those knees in. Rock and roll, of course. Finding the child playfulness inside of you. Nice little spinal massage. And we will all meet in a comfy seat. I like that. We will all meet in a comfy seat. If you want to take Shavasana, that is always an absolutely wonderful option. Either way, go ahead and close the eyes down here. Hands can be rested on the knees, face down or face up. Allowing all of this wonderful energy you've worked up to absorb deep into those cells in your body. As always, you stay here as long as you can. I am so thankful for you, for this practice. I thank you for showing up every day for yourself. I hope this flow was exactly what you were looking for. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow. Namaste.